Hello everyone, I'm Yogitaa from SMK BANDAR PETANI. Today I'm going to read about famous places. The Earth's natural treasures, from coral reefs to snow-topped mountains, are spectacular sights and some of the world's most famous places. But people have built some amazing additions to the landscape. All over the world, there are incredible buildings and structures, and science cities that remind us of past glories, places of worship, and other sacred sites. Beautiful palaces and forbidding castles, towers, dams, and bridges that make the modern world work. Each of these places is a great human achievement. Waterfalls are found where a river or stream rushes over a cliff. Some stunning waterfalls have become tourist sites. Falling or fast-running water can be powerful. This power can be used to make a hydroelectricity. Water is held back to a reservoir by a dam. When it is released, it turns machines called turbines to produce electricity for industry and homes. Reservoirs also store water for use later. In the city of Alexandria in Egypt during the 2nd century BC, the engineer Philo wrote a book called On the Seven Wonders. He listed 7 buildings that made people of his time stand and stare in astonishment. Only one of those 7 wonders survived, the Great Pyramid in Egypt. But after years of research, archaeologists and historians have worked out what the others, including the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, might have looked like. Since Philo of Egypt made a record of the most amazing structures in the lands around the Mediterranean, people have marveled at many other wonders of the world. Some are also man-made, such as the Great Wall of China, and others are natural, such as the Grand Canyon in the US, but so far no one has managed to replace the ingenious and science. Ancient cities were smaller than most modern cities. They were centers where local rulers lived and where people came from the countryside to sell or trade goods. Although many ancient cities have completely disappeared over time, the remains of some still exist. From them, we have learned a great deal about how people once lived. Throughout history, people have built temples and shrines to worship and honor the gods they believe in. Many put up statues, made animal sacrifices, or offered food or precious objects to their gods. Some inventors decorated existing temples in the style of their own religion. Each faith has a different way of making its places of worship special. There are many kinds of bridges. Some carry mother vehicles or trains. Others allow people to cross rivers and coasts on foot. Drawbridges such as Tower Bridge in London lift up to let ships pass through them. Modern engineering methods make it possible to build bridges over very wide rivers and widely spaced islands. People built castles and forts mainly for defense, but often they were also the homes of kings, queens, and emperors, as well as their servants. Style of castles vary depending on where they were built and the types of weapons that might have been used to attack them, such as cannons or spears. But most castles and forts have steep, strong walls to keep the enemy out.